how to use hard money to acquire real estate. How do you do that?
It's a great question. First, it's relationship, right? You got to go find a hard money lender. And I would say even before that, you got to go find the deal. I've always been a firm believer, if you find a deal, the money will follow.
Really? So a lot of people say, no, get your finances first, get your hard money lender guy going first. Yeah. Then go and look for the deal. You give that.
I disagree.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the reason being is because if it's truly a deal, now you and I both know the word deal is used, right? Like loosey-goosey, right? Yeah. Oh, I got a deal. Well, no, you don't have a deal. But I feel like if you have truly a deal where it's just, and however you've sourced that, whether that's been through your own networking or just stumble upon an MLS deal or a realtor, however that comes about, if that deal is good enough, the money will follow it. So I know that's a little contradictory with what a lot of other people will say, but that's my...
Yeah, and so when you're looking at deals, as a hard money lender, you have a much different perspective than a lot of other people. Most people we're talking to are using hard money. They're your customers, right? From the lender perspective, when you hear deal, what are you looking for? When someone says, I got a deal for you, another question, I got a deal for you. Do you have that spidey sense that goes, yeah, we'll see if this is a deal? Is that your initial reaction, or
100%?
Or are you open-minded and say, yeah, let's see?
No, I would say 100% trust your gut. The handful of deals that I've had issues with were deals that my gut said, don't do this deal. And I went ahead and did it anyways. And so, yeah, and then I can, as long as you and I have been in this business, we can analyze what a deal is pretty quickly. A function of a lot of things, obviously the property, the borrower, the rehab, the experience of the borrower, things like that.
Are you primarily lending on fix and flip deals, or are you doing, where guys are acquiring it and then trying to BRRRR method, or what's the typical deal that you're lending on?
Great question. I would say a majority of my guys are fix and flippers. They are going out, turning these properties 6-9 months tops. I do have some clients that use capital to more BRRRR, buy something, hold it for a little bit, refinance me out. But I would say a majority of my guys are flipping.
90% fix and flip.
I would say so.
When you're looking at that acquiring, the very first part of the deal is you got to buy it first, right? You're saying you first got to get it. Where are these guys getting these deals typically?
Another great question. I would say I've got a pretty good mix of clients that are either sourcing deals themselves, and that's going to be, they're out there shaking trees and rattling bushes.
Marketing.
Mailers, marketing. Yeah. There's lots of softwares out there that help you to find these motivated sellers. Some of them are just agents, right, who have access to the MLS and just hammer on the MLS. And a property comes on the market that fits their criteria, and they're writing an offer within 5 minutes. Yeah. And so I would say that's a majority of them. I would say most of my clients are what I call more professional investors, but they didn't all start that way. A lot of them started out as guys who had W-2 jobs, who saw the value of real estate, and said, hey, I want to go down this path instead of keep going down this path. And so one of my best clients was an electrician, right? And so his advantage was he could go in and fix the properties for fairly cheap, but he was still keeping his electrician job. And then as time has progressed, he's no longer his electrician. Now, he still does some of his own electrical work, but he's a full-time flipper.
Hey, thanks for watching. I've got a free video of my capital raising template. Follow this QR code, click this link, and download your free capital raising template now.